Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Crystal Palace considering summer loan move for Manchester United defender Aaron Wan-Bissaka. According to The Athletic, Crystal Palace are considering making a move for Manchester United defender Arun Bisaka in the upcoming transfer window at the end of the season in an attempt to solidify their rear guard. The Englishman was previously employed by Palace, having come through the academy and then breaking into the first team as a teenager. He would later be sold to United in the summer of 2019, as then manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer managed to convince the London side to part with him. Now, it looks as though the right back could be heading back to his boyhood club on a temporary basis after the defender fell down the pecking order at Old Trafford under new boss Ralf Rangick, who took over from Solskjaer late last year. The interim manager has preferred to utilize Diogo Dalot at right back over Wan-Bissaka. Although there is no certainty that Palace will make a move for Wan-Bissaka in the summer, it's likely that the Premier League will prefer a loan move for their former player rather than a permanent switch. Patrick Vieira is looking to increase competition in his squad and get more out of his player next season as part of a summer upgrade at right back. After impressing the Old Trafford faithful with his defensive abilities during his early days at United, the Englishman has seen his stock decline over the course of the season with his performances on the pitch. Considering the fee we paid for him, news of being linked with a potential return comes as a surprise. Not many fans would have thought it would come to this when the Englishman signed for us. That being said, he's not the only one who has waned in their displays on the pitch for United, with the club captain Harry Maguire also struggling in defense this season. It must be noted that these are still early days ahead of the transfer window, and with incoming new manager Erik ten Hag yet to assess his squad, Wan-Bissaka could see a future at the club. Manchester United star Harry Maguire may have played his last game this season. Manchester United defender Harry Maguire may reportedly not play again this season due to injury. The England international has missed Man United's game against Chelsea yesterday, and the Sun also claims he's a doubt for the club's final few matches of the current campaign. Maguire hasn't been at his best this season, so it might be a good opportunity for the Red Devils to try different options in defense and perhaps even promote some young players. Ralf Rangnick only has a few more games as an interim manager before Erik ten Hag takes over, and it could be useful for the German tactician to be able to get a look at some of the club's other defenders as a recommendation for his successor. Even though Maguire is club captain and an experienced part of this squad, it wouldn't be too surprising if Ten Hag wasn't keen on him being first choice in his starting 11 next season. The former Leicester City man just hasn't lived up to expectations in a red shirt, and it will be interesting to see how Man United will look defensively for the rest of the season. Ralf Rangnick set to be announced as Austria manager, but will continue Manchester United consultancy role. According to Sky Sports, Manchester United interim manager Ralf Rangnick is set to be announced as the new boss of the Austria men's national team. Despite the imminent appointment, he will continue in his consultancy role with the English club beyond this summer. The German is set to move upstairs as a consultant until 2024 for the Manchester side at the end of the season when his tenure as an interim manager expires. He was appointed late last year by United to steady the shift after the sacking of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. When asked about his links to the Austria job after his side's 1-1 draw with Chelsea last night, Rangnick refused to answer the question, but instead confirmed his intention to stay and continue with his consultancy role with the Red Devils for the next 2 years. It's said that an announcement from the Austrian FA regarding the imminent appointment could be made soon after they hold an executive committee meeting, so as to give formal approval to the incumbent United boss by the board members. Despite these developments, the 63-year-old said he was looking forward to working as a consultant for the English club and that he could confirm that he will continue at Old Trafford at the end of the season. He revealed that he had spoken with the board about his contract and the profile of his new role. Although the Austrian FA and Rangnick are yet to sign a contract as the final nitty-gritty is still being negotiated, the former RB Leipzig boss is their preferred candidate for the job. Austrian Daily Courier also revealed previously that Austria sporting director Peter Schottel had flown to Manchester to offer Rangnick the job. Having worked as the director of football for RB Salzburg in the past, the interim manager is familiar with the landscape of Austrian football and could prove to be a good appointment for the national team. Until then, his full focus should be on helping his current side finish the season strongly. Ralf Rangnick speaks out about the future of Cristiano Ronaldo after a Chelsea clash, speaking after his side's 1-1 draw against Chelsea last night. As quoted by the club's official website, Manchester United interim manager Ralf Rangnick opened up about the future of forward Cristiano Ronaldo at the club beyond this summer. Ronaldo was once again the hero for United against Chelsea yesterday, scoring the equalizer in sublime fashion with a half volley to help his side claw back from defeat and earn a point at home as they aim to end the season strongly. When asked about the future of the Portugal speaker, Rangnick dodged the question and said that it was something that needs to be discussed between him, the board, and incoming new manager Erik ten Hag, as Ronaldo still had another year on his contract left at Old Trafford. With other strikers Edinson Cavani and Marcus Rashford injured and out of form respectively, much of the responsibility of scoring has fallen on the Portugal international's shoulders. Mason Greenwood's suspension and Anthony Martial's loan spell at Sevilla have only increased the pressure on Ronaldo to deliver. Rangnick admitted that his team was reliant on Ronaldo for his goals and that put in a good performance against Chelsea, but also left the door open for the Manchester side to bring in a couple of new strikers in the summer and beef up the squad. Ronaldo has been a big reason why we made it to the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League this term. Our league position in the Premier League is also thanks to the former Real Madrid man, single-handedly taking us past teams like Tottenham Hotspur and Norwich City with back-to-back hat-tricks at Old Trafford. Even when we were struggling against the Blues yesterday, it was Ronaldo who beautifully controlled Nemanja Matic's pass to smash in the equalizer. There is no doubt that we are a better team with Ronaldo in it, but with United in danger of missing out on the Champions League next term, given their current league position, it remains to be seen whether the club legend decides to stick around for another campaign. Inter Milan set to beat Manchester United to Juventus ace Paulo Dybala. According to Italian publication La Gazzetta dello Sport, Inter Milan are preparing a contract offer worth £5 million a season for Juventus striker Paulo Dybala in the upcoming summer transfer window. This news will come as a blow to Manchester United and incoming new permanent manager Erik ten Hag, who's keen on securing the services of the Argentina international. Ten Hag is expected to take charge of the club in this summer. Dybala is out of contract at Juventus at the end of the season, with neither player nor club able to come to an agreement regarding a contract extension. As things stand, he is available for free for any interested club. Into the final few months of his current deal in Turin, the player is free to talk to foreign clubs and sign a pre-contract agreement. United are eligible for this, but it seems that Inter may have stolen the spotlight with their offer to Dybala. The Nerazzurri are preparing to offer the striker a contract that sees his pocket £100,000 a week, which is admittedly slightly less than the annual £5.5 million he makes at Juventus. However, the offer is still more than what the Red Devils have put together thus far. The Manchester side's goal-scoring record this season has shown that a forward is necessary ahead of the new season. Not just this, it will also have to be someone that Ten Hag approves of, but the Dutchman does not take charge of the club until the end of the season. That will give other clubs, such as Inter, ample time to chalk out a detailed plan to convince Dybala to pick them after he departs Juventus. It's not every day that one gets to sign a full Argentina international for free, and that too of the ex-Palermo man's quality. If Cristiano Ronaldo opts to stay at Old Trafford beyond the summer, then the ex-Palermo man may be convinced to reunite with the Portugal skipper and recreate their magic on the pitch from their time in Turin. Only time will tell where the Argentine will end up ahead of the new campaign, but hopefully, Ten Hag is able to get his hands on a player he seemed keen on. Manchester United facing Sebastien Haller transfer fight as Borussia Dortmund register interest in Ajax Amsterdam ace. According to The Sun, Manchester United will need to battle Borussia Dortmund in the upcoming transfer window for the signature of Ajax Amsterdam striker Sebastien Haller, with both clubs looking for goal-scoring options in this summer. Haller has been a revelation for Ajax since his move to Holland from West Ham United, becoming their go-to man for goals. The Ivorian has effectively led the line for the team in the Eredivisie as well as the Champions League. He was considered to be a flop at West Ham, with the 27-year-old failing to live up to his tag as the club's record signing and unable to find the back of the net regularly. He lasted less than 2 years in London before he found his form again in the Netherlands. With 33 goals in 39 appearances, he has been nothing short of prolific this season. The 27-year-old rediscovered his scoring boots while playing under Ten Hag in Amsterdam. With the Dutchman moving to United in the summer to take over as the Manchester side's new manager, the striker has been linked with a move back to the Premier League and team up with his boss once again. However, Dortmund are also said to have entered the transfer race to secure his signature at the end of the season. The Bundesliga club seem resigned to the fact that they will lose forward Erling Haaland in the summer transfer window and have identified Haller as his replacement. Although there may be doubts about Haller's ability to play in the English top flight after failing to make an impact with West Ham, the presence of Ten Hag at United may calm the nerves and allow him to flourish. Dortmund's interest cannot be ignored, however, as they are sure to move quickly in the transfer market if they lose Haaland. This could turn out to be a transfer merry-go-round ahead of the new season, and it will be interesting to see where Haaland and Haller end up in the end. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.